Hello, welcome to another recording of the Love Goddess podcast with your host Katya Melvin. And this week we are talking about body, mind, and spirit connections in relations to the dance studio that we are opening. And I refer to it as a dance studio, although it's more like a club. It's a Love Goddess club and it's a Love Goddess community. And there are actually two main reasons that has made me like that. I've had this passionate desire to create this in a community. Our community has been lacking a place where not only women could dress up. By the way, I'm going to split it into three reasons. So reason number one, I want for women to be able to dress up, put their heels on, and have a place to go where they would be accepted. And there is a reason to buy that dress. There is a reason to wear it, because a lot of women tell me, oh, I don't wear those heels. I don't have anywhere to go wear them, that stuff. And so that is your reason. That's one. Number two, what's more important is that especially after COVID, we are all virtual. Everything's virtual, Zoom meetings, and we are so stuck in our virtual world. And what we really need and what we really want are human to human connections. And what we really want is to feel like we are understood by another human being through person-to-person interaction. A lot of women are in the military, and it's our area is such a transient area where it is. I hear it all the time. I don't have friends. How difficult it is to make friends nowadays as adults. When we were kids, we felt like it was easier, and now for some reason we feel like we cannot make friends, right? And so Lovegodesss Studio is more of a community or more of a women's club where we get together and form those feminine connections and friendships. And number three, I want for women to have a daily place where they can tap into their femininity. It is the core principle of the Love Goddess that I'm teaching, Love Goddess Academy, right? I'm teaching ways to tap into your feminine energy, to embody that feminine energy more often, and tools like dance classes, boudoir, going out with girlfriend, putting on dresses. It's just a tool for you to help yourself to embody that feminine energy on your path to a love goddess, right? And so I want for women to have actually I wouldn't say structured, but I want to say consistent way to be tapping into those energies within themselves. And so setting up Lovegodesss Studio will give women the opportunity, the possibility, and the actual to-do action item where they can, hey, through this dance or through this practice, I am tapping into my feminine, right? And in our dance studio, we have a community room for all the empowerment workshops that we will host daily. And then we have a dance space where we will host feminine flow dances, where we will host sensual workouts, mixed fit type of workouts, floor work, dance work. So all those feminine sensual dance movements is what we will host in our dance studio, is what I call. However, we'll also have meditations and ritual circles and a spiritual practice, because it's part of who we are. It's our conviction. We scream from the rooftops that your sexuality and your spirituality is exact same energy. Therefore, we are incorporating and acting and putting it together aligned with the feminine sensual dance movement practice. So more on that. If you click down below, we are hosting entire week free variety of classes where you can see if this is for you before you sign up. So this is something exciting that's coming. Our official launch is happening on May 27th, and that is when we officially launching all the classes. But back to our body. Today we're talking about mind, body, spirit connection. And today I want to focus specifically on our body. Our body is a beautiful, magical thing. It has a mind on its own, otherwise you wouldn't have illnesses, right? And yet you can control it through your energy, right? Our body is a physical manifestation of you in a physical world. And your body is going to reflect who you are on the inside. If you are, and I'm sorry, I have to use these words. I know I'm not gonna be like the most like girls not gonna like that. But if you're referring to yourself as fat and ugly, you're gonna turn into fat and ugly because your body follows your mind. If you're gonna refer to yourself, I'm beautiful, you're gonna be beautiful because your body follows your mind. It's who you are, you become in physical reality, right? And so when you are starting working on yourself, a lot of women change their appearance, change how they feel in their body, change how they look in their body. And that's the first thing where we can't see the work that the person has done on the inside. I mean, we can when we speak to that person. However, we don't know how much they've put in order to get the outtake that it required for them, right? Being successful is a mental game. We don't know how much of that person has put into their personal development work, right? And so same thing with the physical. With the physical, you are putting a physical work to change your body, but it is just as much of a mental game to really change your body as it is a physical. When you're opening up a fridge to grab that late night snack, your mind is controlling you, your emotions controlling you. What's controlling you? Or do you really have a conviction that I am no longer that person, and my food that I'm trying to binge on is not my way to control my life, which that is like, I'm sharing my personal, like I catch myself trying to control my life through my food, how fast I eat, how much I eat. If I'm in a state of anxiety, I am completely checked out and disconnected. Food is the habit that I have formed in my years of me when I couldn't stand my life, worked in the office, and that was my coping mechanism that I have developed to control my life, control my time. I eat when I'm bored, right? I'm still paying for it. I still have that habit. I'm still healing. I have not healed from that yet. But a lot of us, when like what's controlling you, like why are you not going to the gym, or food is more important in that sense, because through food you either consume over your calorie limit, or you consume under and you are in calorie deficiency that allows you to lose the weight that you are carrying. A lot of times women would carry the weight on their shoulders, the weight on their bodies representing the weight on their shoulders that they're carrying, right? A lot of times women would, and then that's because they were not taught how to process those emotions. Bang, the dance is how you move emotions out. That's why I'm so big on this dance studio that's coming. Please make sure to check out what we have to offer, especially since we have an entire week of that free. Yes, please, all these instructors, They're there for you. um, with that said, right, like we are carrying all of that on our shoulders. Like for me in particular, I notice when I try to control outcome in my life, which is impossible, and I still get in that checked out state of mind, and I have to bring myself back to earth. Like, Katya, you cannot control the uncontrollable. And I would try to force it or control it through food and through my emotional eating. So those are the bad habits I have developed. Your body is literal physical representation on how you feel on the outside. If you are feeling gloomy, you're gonna wear black clothes. If you're feeling colorful and excited, you're gonna have pink hair. That's why I love people who self-express through colors, through how they wear, because I know they are the colorful people on the outside too. And then if you meet goth, you know, holy shit, this person is full of darkness, right? And really your physical, your body is representation of you on the outside. So how you position yourself, how you carry yourself is all gonna be seen in your body language, your body movement. If you are not confident enough, people like we feel that through your movements that are not sharp, or you questioning yourself, or you doubting yourself a lot, right? That is when there's that energy around about you and around you when you are not in your body. So it is super important to be fully here, fully present, fully mindful in order to take control of your body and your life. The only time I'm not in control of my body is when I'm somewhere else, which happens a lot. I'm not gonna lie, and it's still a lot of my work to do in this earth, in this lifetime, right? But I am getting better and better, and I am checking in, and I'm catching myself. Wait, I am not living in the present. I am living in my mind, in my I don't even know what kind of world I have created for myself, and instead I need to be fully present in the now, in the physical reality, and then with that in mind, create my spiritual reality that is aligned with what it is that I am creating in my life as well. With that, my love, thank you so much for tuning in to Lovegodesss podcast recording today. And I will see you tomorrow for another podcast episode recording. And don't forget to check out the description below regarding the free classes, the week of free classes that we are facilitating very soon, and see what's available. Mwah.